What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. We have got four Team of the Year cards in our squad. I'm going to take you through the account, where we're at, what we've done. I played some Division 1 games last night, I'll get to that in a second. In terms of trading, I thought I recorded everything last night, all the D1 games and all the discards and stuff that I made, because I made some discards and I'll explain why in a second, but I didn't record any of it. So bottom line is I discarded all of those, all of the blue cards, the team of the group stage cards, and I guarantee that the prime icons that have been released already tonight require team of the group stage cards. It's literally just my luck. I held on to them for like a month. I bought them expecting them to be usable during Futmas SBCs because, no, actually, maybe during Player of the Month, because one of the Player of the Month cards required ones to watches and another one of them. I can't remember the other one. So I was like, hey, let me buy some, some PTG cards and some blue team of the group stage cards, and their price just didn't shift. So I was like, I got them at like rock bottom price. Some of them I sold for the price that I got them for. A lot of them I just discarded them. I kept all my Julianos and Stindls because they're both very effective players for their teams and will likely get upgrades at one stage or another. So I held on to my Julianos and Stindls, and as you can see on my first page now, we've got not a lot. But as you can also see, we picked up Alves and Marcelo. Now I know a lot of people, specifically traders, get triggered when people buy players that are going to lose value, but I want to play with these players. I knew I made a mistake on Modric, right? I thought I bought him cheap and he was going to go up. Just flat out made a mistake on Modric, no problem at all. We settled at about 1.5 million. He'll probably slowly decline over time. Not really bothered about that at all. I got De Bruyne at a good price at 2.2 million. He's still around the same. Obviously, they're out packs now, so I expect over the weekend they're probably going to drop a little bit more. I don't know how much, but I expect them to drop a fair bit more. I picked up Marcelo for 1,050,000 coins, which again at the time was actually a decent snipe. And I don't care that I lost coins on him. He's currently 1 million coins now, so 50,000 coins depreciation there. But I'm happy to have him in my team. And I bought Dani Alves for 690,000 coins. And he's currently 620,000 coins, so he has actually gone down a fair bit. He will probably go down even more. I actually expect Dani Alves to go down into the 400s over the next few weeks because it's so difficult to link into a meta team. So I think a lot of people will just not be buying him. I think everyone that packs Dani Alves will probably want the coins for him, so they'll sell him. Because comparatively, if we look at Dani Alves' Team of the Year card, he's currently going for, you could probably snipe him for like 600,000 coins. If you then look at Antonio Valencia's first inform card, it's 700,000 coins. So Antonio Valencia's first inform that has way less pace, way less dribbling, way less shooting, way less passing, way less defending and a little more physical, and a 1-star weak foot, that inform card is worth more than this Team of the Year card, and it just goes to show how important the links are. So even though I paid 690 for Dani Alves, I could have got him cheaper. The reason why I went straight for them was because I just want to play with them, man. As I expressed before, I want to enjoy them. Now, these cards, they might drop in value over time. What have we got? So 1.5, 3.5, 4.5, maybe like 5 million coins worth of cards here. Even if they drop to 4 million between the four of them, I'd still be okay with that because by the time Team of the Season comes around, when I really want to do some new upgrades and we get a whole host of new incredible cards, not only will I still have 4 million coins worth of coins in these four cards, but I will also have generated more millions and millions more coins during the meantime, so we'll hopefully have somewhere around the 8 to 10 million coin mark. That's at least the aim by the time we get to Team of the Year. I also went and picked up Asensio for 25,000 coins for a goalkeeper rated that highly. I think that's pretty awesome. We've obviously got Path to Glory Varane that we bought as well, and then the rest of it is just regular golds. I am going to get rid of over time. Now my trade pile, I left all the big stuff on there. I kept clearing out all the 83s and stuff. We sold David Silva, we sold Marcelo. I bought and sold Ruffier. We sold the Glick that I packed. I sold that Dani Alves because we've got the Team of the Year Dani Alves. I bought and sold Eden Hazard. I sold the Lukaku. I didn't need to sell the Lukaku in the end. I could have afforded Dani Alves without selling the Lukaku, but I listed him up anyway and got my coins for him. A few of those Danny Welbecks that I sold as well. As I said, I just wanted to get the coins back for these. Now, I know I took a small loss on these Path to Glory cards. Not even, some of them actually not. And we made profit on Danny Welbecks over time anyway. Yeah, I wanted the coins back. So you'll see all the Path to Glory cards, that inform that I packed from the bronze pack, Marriott there, sold him. Wagner's I got rid of, Howard Dez's I got rid of. And you're probably asking why. for what good reason do you have to take a 2,000 to 3,000 coin loss on some of these cards when they could just sit there and you can wait for them to increase? Well, every single spot on the trade pile that one of these cards takes up is costing me coins from my trading method that is getting me coins. So we sold Wagner there. I actually sold Canales. See how they sold for 11,500, so I just discarded them. There's another Wagner on the trade pile there, and some Hawk Chem styles that I'm trying to sell as well. But so the thing that I'm using for trading, like, I need more trade pile spots so I can get a good rotation of coins into the club, and they're just taking up so many spots that I wanted the spots back. So the team that I built for this weekend league is on the screen right now, but I've got a big decision to make. First and foremost, we saw how it looks in game. Just for those of you that don't know how it looks in game, I'll give you a rough idea. It kind of looks like this in game right now, except for Fernandinho is a CDM. So I switched into the 4-1-2-1-2 instead of the 4-3-2-1, and this is what it looks like in game. So it's obviously a really, really strong squad. I'll probably get more chemistry. I can almost get 100 chemistry out of it. It's a really, really strong squad. I saw a lot of people not a lot of people, I saw some people in the comment section say that they wasn't a fan of the team. And that's absolutely fine. You know, I'm glad that we're not all I'm glad that we're not all in unison with this team. I'm glad we're not all just sitting here saying, yeah, this is the best team in the world, haha, because that would just be boring if everyone loved the same team. But one thing that I felt this team is missing through the few games that I did play with this team, because I'll show you the divisions run in a second. One thing that I did feel that was missing with this team is a good CDM, which is, funnily enough, why Fernandinho is now in the team. I did previously have a Premier League striker in there. I think I got Callum Wilson's inform. I bought him and sold him. I have got that on recording. You'll see that in a video that's not recorded live. But I bought Callum Wilson for 70,000 and I sold him for 78,000, I think. So yeah, I made a few thousand coins profit on him. It's no big deal. But I put Fernandinho in instead of Callum Wilson. I was playing Wilson and Jesus up front and De Bruyne in at cam. I then had Modric and Costa as my outside centre mids and Munir as my CDM. I did enjoy massively Gustavo at CDM with the medium high, so I decided to start playing Fernandinho in at CDM. We've used him as a sub a lot. He's obviously got a shadow card, he gets 10 chem, he's got good passing, good dribbling, good physicals, well-rounded in general, and then obviously exceptional defensive stats after that shadow chem start is applied. But more importantly, 5'10", not the greatest for me, but I've used Matuidi there before at 5'9" or 5'8" or whatever he is. You know, I've used Kimmich there before at a low height as well, so it's not the end of the world. But I just enjoyed using him. So one of the things that I'm eager to change is because although I've been enjoying De Bruyne at striker, I would much prefer to use him as cam. Because, I mean, his stats are just ridiculous anyway, but I would much prefer to use him as cam. So I would want to use Modric and Munir as my outside centre mids, De Bruyne at cam, and then I'm thinking about, and this is, I know people are going to go crazy over this, but I'm not the biggest fan of this Rui Costa card, right? I think he served a good purpose in our club over the course of the year. You know, he's been an important link in the team to Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's an important link right now to the whole team as well. We've got nearly 700 games out of him. He cost us around 400,000 coins. I think that's a decent return. I think now's a good time to trade him in for a new prime icon. I was thinking about Petit, but off the back of the fact that Lothar Matthäus has just been announced, very tempted to get Lothar Matthäus in this team, although once again it would be a short player. So I would have short Lothar Matthäus at CDM, Modric and Munir. I'd have I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'll think about it. But this is the team that I'm going to be using for this weekend league. We have now obviously got all the Team of the Year cards in. I like this team a lot. I've been enjoying Gabriel Jesus again. 6 games, 5 goals, 6 assists. He's as meta as he was back at the start of the year. It's absolutely crazy. And I'm hoping for good things with this team. I'm hoping it's a positive team. So far, it's been really good. I am going to carry on playing in Division 1. If you remember, in the last episode, I had to win 2 more games to stay in Division 1. And we won the game that we were in. And I'd also won the 2 games before. So I'm actually on like an 8 or 9 win streak in Division 1. But you can see here, we've got 3 wins out of 3 from our first 3 games. So we're going to go into another game of Division 1 now. And I'm going to show this live. A live gameplay whilst I've picked some comments this time around instead of just one comment like last time, and a lot of people obviously had a lot to say about the way I addressed that last comment, and I spent way too much time on it. That's my bad. But one of the comments from Andre Wisdom said, you seriously answered that question the exact same way about 5 times in a video. And that's me. That's like the case in point of what I was trying to answer with the comment. Jesus, what a team. It was like the case in point of what I was trying to answer with the comment, because of the fact that I have to keep reiterating myself, because I lose my own train of thought when I'm playing or when I go off on a tangent and stuff. And so yeah, I spent way too long on that comment on that video. My apologies for that. Max Ramsey says, hey Nep, how much of an impact do you think saves with feet goalkeeper trait has in game? Do you think it's a wiser choice to buy a goalkeeper with a lower overall stats but with the trait, for example Mignolet, or buy a higher rated keeper with a better stats that doesn't have it, for example Courtois? Love the vids, man, keep up. I mean, in the examples that you gave, I would always pick Courtois over Mignolet. I think what you're going to want is at least a goalkeeper with a good set of base stats, at the very least. You're going to want that. You're going to want a goalkeeper that is going to be 83, 84 or above. You want good reflexes. You kind of want at least mid-80s in diving, reflexes, handling and positioning. Kicking and speed, not super relevant. Kicking specifically is near irrelevant. I don't think I've ever had a time where I thought, man, thank God that goalkeeper had really high kicking. That changed my world. So I think I think kicking is definitely a stat that you could just completely ignore. Go on KDB. Oh, no, nearly. So I'd say in terms of, you know, someone like Mignolet that might have low 80s or even some high 70s in some instances, I think it's definitely better to get a high rated goalkeeper. What I'll say is this as well though, I do believe the saves with feet trait is important. You know, whenever I've come up against a goalkeeper with the saves with feet trait, it just causes problems. You know, David De Gea, most specifically, is one of the most frustrating goalkeepers to play against, because he has insane stats, insane reflexes, and he has the saves with feet trait. This guy's so high aggressive against me. Has he gone 3 at the back? Did he start 3 at the back? Or was he just run a defender up the field? I don't know. So yeah, I think just a well-balanced goalkeeper is the most important thing. That's why I think Farman is so good this year, is because he is very, very well balanced. That was a good shot from De Bruyne. I didn't really expect him to get much purchase on that. Am I going to get that? No. Yeah, so Farman has the saves with feet trait. He's very well rounded in general, and that obviously serves him very, very well, and it's why he's one of the most popular meta goalkeepers at the moment. But if I had to choose saves with feet or just good stats, I would go with good stats every single time first, and then looking at other things afterwards. I remember last year, which is it's not important this year. How crazy is that? Last year for me, if a goalkeeper didn't have the giant throw trait, I would not use him, or at the very least I would try to get a goalkeeper that did have the giant throw trait, because so many of my goals came from my counter-attacks with, you know, picking up possession with my goalkeeper and then throwing it out halfway down the field to one of the attackers, and it was a really, really important function from goalkeepers. That this year, I don't know what EA changed. I think they changed the speed with which the goalkeepers stand up with the ball now. And I think that in itself has kind of stopped a lot of the counter-attacks from goalkeeper throw-ins, or throw-outs, should I say. So, yeah, I think last year the goalkeeper, the giant throw was an important trait. This year, saves with feet is an important trait. And you just got to make a decision for you, you know. Like, right now I'm playing with Asensio on... Is it Asensio that I've got, or I can't remember the goalkeeper that I've picked up. Whoever my goalkeeper is right now, he's off chem. He's on 8 chemistry, or even 7 or 6 chemistry at the moment, I think. And it doesn't really matter, because what I said so many times is the team ultimately is only going to serve you really high importance. Oh, that's a good ball. That's a good save. The team is only going to serve you high importance when you play against someone who's really good, or as good as you, should I say. So if you play against someone that's bad and just doesn't really understand how the shooting mechanics work, and doesn't really get good scoring opportunities or anything in general, it's not really going to make a difference if you have a great goalkeeper, an average goalkeeper, a terrible goalkeeper, because they're not going to be able to capitalise on that, you know, that small edge that they have by you having a bad goalkeeper. Come on, I should have scored that. Didn't even get the proper shot away. I should have done a heel-to-heel flick there. So yeah, I think you know, in terms of goalkeepers and in terms of team in general, like one of the comments actually, and I think let me try and get the comment now. No, I must have not picked that one out. Basically, one of the comments was, "Do you think this team is going to get you more wins in this weekend league?" And the simple answer is no, I don't. What I think it will do is it will give me bigger win margins against the guys that I should be beating anyway, because these players are just that extra level above with higher composure and such. But against, if somebody's just better than me, you know, if I come up against a player that's just absolutely hands down better than me. Oh, that wasn't for De Bruyne, but he got around. He got the shot away. Oof. Yeah, if somebody's just better than me, having this team isn't going to make any difference to that. You know, it might keep me in the game a little bit longer. I might, you know, it's the sort of thing where I feel like I'll lose 1-0 or 2-0 instead of 3-0 or 4-0 with a team like this. You know, it's a little bit better, but ultimately, the bottom line is and always will be that the player controlling the team. Look at that defender, he just stopped running. He just stopped running. What? My defender just gave up. Just casually stopped running. I'm going to have to watch that back afterwards. That is hilarious. But yeah, the team, you know, it just doesn't matter ultimately what team you have unless you're up against someone who's as good as you or better than you. Then your team is going to make some difference. Come on, let's get straight back into this. Oh, Rui Costa, you just let that ball go. That's poor, that is. That should be my ball there. Nice from Luis Gustavo. I don't know who that was that just stopped running there, but man, that was frustrating. Oh, I tried to get the roulette away. I'm still winning this game. This guy's a decent player. He's obviously got like a SBC squad. You know, he's got Pirlo. He's got a whole bunch of prime icons and such. Oh, this could be nice for me. I take a corner. But yeah, that's crazy frustrating. Here we go with Marcelo. Can we get a little bit of a chance here? Modric. Took a little deflection on the way and didn't really catch it either. Didn't really catch it properly. Now, in typical NepentheZ fashion, I'm going to end up conceding a goal for my own counter-attack, aren't I? Maybe not. Might have to go attacking into the second half. I'm creating enough chances. This guy's he's so good defensively. Like he holds, like he just holds me back, holds the space open really well, to the point where, is that not a foul? Come on, man. I've got Rui Costa running clean through there, and it's just completely bodied him. Oh, come on. What is this, man? That was a good ball. This is probably going to be a goal here. Oh, I got lucky with that. That should have been 2-0. That was a really nice play. Oh, it's auto switched me off. Yeah, that was good play from that guy there. A little chip in into the middle of the park. I just need to catch him out one time. Is this the one? I think it is the one. Ah. I didn't have like control of the ball as I tried to press the shoot button. Come on! Well, I should be winning these headers, man. That's half time, 1-0 down. I've definitely had a good amount of chances, but just can't seem to get the ball in the back of the net. Bazooka Wars says, "Hey Nep, would like to get your opinion on the new special card for the next FIFA. I would like EA to make a special card for young uprising stars, example Rashford, Mbappe, Jesus, where the amount you play with the card, it rises in stats. Every 50 games it gains a +1 rating. Of course, EA would have to make sure to make it so you complete it for a game to count, and if you list the card, I would feel it have to reset back to its original rating. Could this idea work, and can you see flaws in your ideas?" So FIFA Mobile has like basically something super similar. They have something called Domination Event. And what happens is you complete this event on FIFA Mobile and you get an 80 rated Antoine Griezmann. And then every week the Domination Event refreshes, and when you complete it, you get upgrades for Antoine Griezmann. So, you know, if you complete a skill game, you get, oh, that was nice. Come on, get the shot away. Yeah, when you complete it, you get the, like, more upgrades. So every week you can upgrade them a little bit by grinding this event. So the more time and effort you put into this event, the better, come on EA, the better output that you get from this, and then you can upgrade your Griezmann week on week to get this. And fortunately, he's untradeable, so it doesn't really make any difference with regards to listing. And I think it would be great for EA to throw something like this on. Man, Gabriel Jesus is getting absolutely bullied. Yeah, I think it would be great for EA to put something like this on, because they could simply do, you know, instead of the way that EA FIFA Mobile do it, which is with skill games, and they're a bit of a different brand in general. But what EA could do, imagine this: when you turn on FIFA, there's an SBC that has, let's take for example a Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass. Let's take for example Cristiano Ronaldo. So there's an SBC for Cristiano Ronaldo, but it's a 74 rated Cristiano Ronaldo. So you're not going to be getting. I cannot get a shot away in this game. What is going on? Every time I've got possession of the ball in a good shooting area, the player just seems to lose control of the ball there. Go on, De Bruyne. That's nice. That not so much. Yeah. So let's say you get a Cristiano Ronaldo 74 rated, and that's it. You have him. Then once a week, EA release, not necessarily an SBC, but imagine a skill game. You know, skill games. So they release these skill games, and then for completing these skill games, or you know how you have like weekly and daily challenges? So imagine some daily and weekly challenges. Come on, Jesus. There we go. Imagine you have some daily and weekly challenges where the idea is to use that Ronaldo to upgrade him. So one of the weekly challenges is, let's say you have a list of 5 weekly challenges. Challenge number 1, play 10 games with the Cristiano Ronaldo, the special version. Challenge number 2, score 10 goals. Challenge number 3, create 10 assists. Challenge number 4, win 10 games. And challenge number 5, maybe make the 5th challenge like something really, really tricky and tough. Don't let him score off a kick-off. Thank God for that. Yeah, challenge 5 would be something really tricky and tough. So, for example, again, taking something similar from FIFA Mobile, what they do is you could have it so that you have to play with that Cristiano Ronaldo in a full Portuguese rated squad and win 5 games in divisions. And so what you'll get is every time you complete one challenge, you get a token that upgrades him. And so let's say 6 challenges a week, because there's 6 stats. So you can upgrade his defense, attack, pace, dribbling, basically all the 6 the 6 thingy-mabobbies. You know what I'm talking about. What, De Bruyne? Oh, am I going to get that? No. So yeah, you upgrade each 6 weekly challenges. You upgrade each individual thing, and the things that are the most important for Ronaldo, so pace, shooting, and dribbling. Those things get are more difficult to upgrade, but then like the defending upgrade is a little more easy to complete. Let's say that. Go on, De Bruyne. Oh, come on, man. And then every week you can complete these challenges, you can get your upgrade on your Ronaldo, and it will be a fun thing to have throughout the whole course of the year. I think something like that would be genuinely amazing in the game. Now, the downsides to that are that people will just manipulate it, right? Like what we see already with things like the Andrea Pirlo and doing the things online and daily challenges and weekly challenges for players and kits and stuff. All that's going to happen is people are just going to go and play against their friends or match up against each other. And they're going to make sure that everyone gets the upgrade every time. So it would be fun to do something that kind of stopped that from happening a little bit better. You know, I don't know how EA would necessarily do that, but it would be awesome if they could do that. Go on, De Bruyne, get that shot away. Oh, I'm having real big problems getting shots away today. This guy just seems to be able to get... There's got to be a foul there. Surely that has to be a foul. Come on now. Yeah, this guy just seems to be able to get... like, push me just as I'm about to shoot every time. Oh, I saw that pass coming as well. I saw that coming too. Not like this, EA. Thank God for that. So yeah, I think something like that would be awesome. The downside to it would be that it would be easy to manipulate, and everyone would, like, over time, everyone would just have a really good high-rated, say, Cristiano Ronaldo. It doesn't have to be Ronaldo. He's just a player that I used as my example. But I do think something like that would be very welcome in FIFA. He was waiting for that one too. I've recognised this 3 or 4 times this game. This guy is just waiting for the second run, and I keep playing the ball through into the second run space instead of just walking it forward. That's a good ball. That's going to be a goal. Oh, he's missed it. Wow. If he had taken a touch there, he could easily have got the ball away right there. I think I might pass this to him right there. Thank God for that. Wow, that was stupid of me. Let's try and get this ball up into the space here. Yeah, I need to just start rolling him defensively. We've got 8 minutes left. I did manage to get 1 goal back, thank God. So we're in a good spot. So I'm going to do the 1, and now he's waiting for the 2. He actually got a tackle away there as well. That is absolutely mental. It's my ball. Oof, you jammy mofo. That's my ball. Oh, you jammy mofo. Oh, what a tackle, Varane. Let's go. I tackled him 2 times there and he just got the ball around me. He's got a good corner in there. He's got Pirlo to whip it as well. Oh, we've got some space here. Let's go. We've got a 2v2. Come on, De Bruyne. He was waiting for that as well. Am I going to be able to get the shot away? Yes, I am. And we have stolen this one. I feel like I deserve to win this one. I feel like I've created enough chances. This guy has been just a millisecond perfect every time when tackling me. I've got into so many good goal scoring opportunities and I've just not managed to get the shot away. Finally, we get Kevin De Bruyne through on goal. I know he's a midfielder by trade in this game, and I'm playing him at I'm playing him at striker, but he actually makes a very good striker. He's fast. I've got an engine chem style on him as well, so he's got good pace, good agility. Is that not a foul there? Yeah, I'll take that. But yeah, ultimately, Bazooka Wars, I do like your idea, and I would love for EA to take something like that into consideration. It would just be a lot of fun, in my opinion. Go on, Modric. Deflection. Wow, he really backed off there. I hope I didn't just... There we go. I just want to keep possession of the ball now. In typical NepentheZ fashion, I would end up giving up this ball and conceding a counter-attack. So I just wanted to burn the clock a little bit to make sure I got the win. So sixth consecutive win in divisions with this team. Maybe even more, actually, because that's seventh consecutive win with this team now, or at least with De Bruyne anyway. De Bruyne with another goal. I still want to watch this guy's goal though. I mean, I generally controlled the game. Much better passing, more shots on target. Look where my shots are from. Good areas as well. He got a lot of good blocks in and stuff. I had better possession. I feel like I deserved to edge that game. But his goal was really, really frustrating. Like, look. Who is that? Whoever my number 27 is, I'm controlling, I think, the Luis Gustavo, who's a little bit further left on your monitor, on your screen. Dani Alves is tracking him. He's tracking him. He's running. I'm still controlling Luis Gustavo. Dani Alves is like, can't be bothered. What happens there? Why does he stop? He's running, and then he doesn't run anymore. And then he's running again, and it's too late because the guy got around. I don't know what was that. That's crazy. Anyway, we get ourselves a nice big win in Division 1. Just need to win 4 more games, or 3 wins and 2 draws to get the D1 title. But overall, guys, I'm happy with this team. I know I'm going to lose coins on these players, and I absolutely don't care because I'm enjoying using them, and I will build coins back up, no problem at all. There are some upgrades that I want to add to this team. As I said, I don't know exactly what I want to upgrade to this team just yet. I would love Team of the Year Sergio Ramos instead of Varane. I don't know how much Ramos is right now. Let's have a look. So Sergio Ramos is currently 1.75. So I've got about 400,000 coins in the bank. I could easily generate about another 400,000 coins from gutting the club. That would put me up to 800k. I've got some packs and some stuff to come. I'm about 600,000 or 700,000 coins short of Team of the Year Ramos. When I can afford him, he might be the next one to go in. Alternatively, I also wouldn't mind picking up Harry Kane instead of Gabriel Jesus. So we could start Fernandinho at striker for chemistry reasons, get Team of the Year Harry Kane in instead of Gabriel Jesus. But stupidly, Harry Kane is still ridiculously expensive. He's 1.9 million, so he's more expensive than Ramos. So I'll see where the price of these players goes. For me, it would actually benefit me now for these prices to come down because I'll be able to fill in a few more gaps in this team. I don't know how I'm going to change the rest of this team. I like this trio here, the Munir, Dani Alves, and Gustavo. So I don't know if that will change much, but I'm also very happy to get a new Prime icon that's going to be my new CDM. Whether or not I buy that or build that, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I've got a lot of red cards that I could use, that Andrea Pirlo that I could use. So for example, for Petit right now, I don't necessarily think I want Petit, but I was looking at Petit, and although I still stand by the fact that I think the Prime Icon SBCs are a rip-off, but if I'm going to be using an icon to link, and I need an icon to link, instead of using Deco, I might as well trade in Deco now, get the 100k pack, and then be able to build Petit for a lot cheaper. So right now Petit is like 960,000 coins and almost 500,000 coins of that as an icon. Now we already have the icon, so we could get Petit for around 460,000 coins, which is exactly what I have, and then I could have a good defensive midfielder. And so what I would do is I would put Petit as CDM, I'd have Modric and Munir as my outside centre mids, De Bruyne in at cam, and I'd have to go and get another Premier League striker to link up, or a French striker or something. You know, Lacazette or something like that could go up there. But we'll have to judge that based on prices and how much coins I make and what I get in packs and stuff over the next few weeks. This is going to be my team for probably the rest of this month, probably for the next 2 weekend leagues. This will be my team. I'm very excited to play with this during this weekend league. Hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.